Fuck no.
And now you. And now you.
It deserves it. We made a mistake.
No, this is amazing. What's up, everybody? We're back with another candy review. And this time, me and the boys are going to try some candy that's supposed to be sour as fuck. But I couldn't get it because it's only in England. And so we didn't really have a way to travel in England. And I didn't really couldn't justify flying to England to get some candy that's only like 4 pounds. So what I did was I looked on Amazon and got the next best thing according to the rest of the internet. And that is... What they call Breezy? They got a stupid ass name.
A basic name. Megasour Raspberry.
Megasour Raspberry. So we're gonna try 2 each. We're gonna put 2 balls in our mouth. Pause. And then we're gonna see we're just gonna see what happens.
Okay.
You know what's funny? This reminds me of this government meat that they used to have that they just give out in a gigantic can that just said meat on it. It's just imagine a giant silver can about like 2 fists wide. Mm-hmm. It has the word meat stamped on it in government text, like something that came out of Fallout. No pictures, no expiration date. I don't think expiration was really a thing for this can of
it's meat, right? Does meat expire?
Well, it should. It's supposed to.
That stuff's like apocalypse proof from the government.
So is it preventative for being radioactive, or is it radioactive?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so according to the internet, the world's sourest candy is called Black Death, and it's made by Mr. Sims, which is a candy company or a sweet shop, as the English say it, in England. So let's try our fake ass version.
Okay.
Somebody crack that shit open.
Yeah. ASMR time.
Get that bag ripped.
Oh yeah. The crinkle's so good. Oh.
All right. So do you just open your mouth and I sprinkle the balls in, or?
Absolutely not. I want to put my hands into your pouch and grab 2 balls out.
Oh, this reminds me of Mr. Bucket.
In the sack, grab the balls. Oh, I have 3 balls. Oops, my bad. Oh.
3 more.
All right. So what are you guys' expectations? Do you really think it's gonna be sour as fuck, or is this all talk?
If these are anything like the ones I've had before, I don't know if I've had these specifically. Matter of fact, I haven't, because I've never had them in this package. They should be really sour.
Okay. I mean, we've been disappointed before. The
True.
Warheads candy.
These aren't Warheads, though.
I know.
My want to be spontaneous led me to want to just throw these in my mouth while you guys were talking about them, but I thought that would be really rude.
Mm-hmm. One at a time?
Fuck no.
Sure.
It deserves it.
Fuck me, dude.
We've made a mistake.
No, this is amazing. I can't eat more than this because the roof of my mouth will die. Mm-hmm. But this here is great.
Just the roof?
We learned something today, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, it's difficult to judge a spectrum when you've never been on the extreme end of it.
Mm-hmm.
We've never tasted the extreme end of sour.
Oh, you guys haven't walked through this door?
It's like
Absolutely not.
how a little bit of honey is good. A handful of honey tastes like the worst medicine you've ever had. This is what a handful of sour tastes like.
You guys remember that story I told you back at Cass where Ma had bought me these candies?
It's over.
Yeah.
Ma had bought me these candies from a shop over by the old Tyra Stadium. And they were called something like tongue numbers or something like that. Ate the whole package. And my tongue and the roof of my mouth, the skin was scrubbed from both. It was so sour. It was just like this. But I kept that taste. I love crazy sour shit.
Fair. This is the This is how you've been chasing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now I've had ones like this before. These taste just like the ones I had before.
This is incredible. It's bad at first, but afterwards, after it's over, your tongue gets infused with sour, and it's still. Right now, my tongue passively tastes the sour of a sour warhead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just from the after.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Oh.
But it also like it's good candy too. Like the candy itself is really good. So like okay.
Yeah,
That was great.
The roof of my mouth definitely does feel assaulted though. It feels like some lingering pain up there from it. And if I had more, I know it's gonna like.
Yeah, I think 2 is a good.
Yeah.
Maybe not at the same
Too
time.
much.
But like,
Yeah.
I think like having one and then having another, I would be okay. I think 2 would be good. But 2 at the same time, 2 not recommend.
I know the feel that you were talking about because pineapple is my favorite fruit, but there was a time that I didn't realize that pineapple acid actually was pretty strong. So I just gobbled down pineapple. Then suddenly the roof of my mouth would be bleeding, and I'm like, ow, ow, nom nom nom, ow, nom nom nom, ow.
So you suddenly don't have skin
So,
up there, or it's hanging.
I did that by accident. I don't remember what it was. I was at a restaurant and they had a pineapple salsa. So it was like pineapple, jalapeno, tomato, onion. So like typical salsa, but with pineapples in it. So just that extra little bit of acid. And I couldn't figure out what the fuck it was, but the pineapples will push it over the top. Cause like I was always wondering why like when you make fruit salsas, they always use like peaches or mangoes or something that's super sweet. And I was like, well, no shit, because they don't have all the acid in it that fucking pineapples do. So it just keep adding to the goddamn acidity. It's terrible.
Isn't it funny that pineapples are a little bit more destructive than jalapenos?
I mean, look at pineapples though. They look like you shouldn't eat them.
Okay, yeah, they're a pretty hostile fruit. Funny story, I actually think of hostile fruit. I saw this tree near where I work that has like finger thick thorns sticking out of it. And it was like, I was looking at it, I was like, I'd never seen that in real life. I saw pictures of it when I look at pictures of Australia and everything in there that wants to kill you. But I never thought that that was like a thing. But this tree looked like it belonged in Silent Hill.
Just protecting yourself, man.
Yeah.
Was it in the hood?
Yeah.
I mean, he's just trying doing his best to survive, like the rest of us.
All right. So, to our viewers, I guess we should explain what we just went through with that Megasour.
All right, I'm sure we'll say Breezy for last, as he seemed to enjoy it.
This was just Tuesday for him.
So for me, it was like the first probably 3 seconds was the first 3 seconds and like 45 seconds in like the worst of it.
Yeah.
So the first initial one, it like hits you, and it's like, oh shit. Then it's like, oh shit. And then you're like, I'm okay with this. So then like, moved it around a bit and it was cool. And then like, once it like sits in and gets its like reverse coating, then it hits you in the second round. But then that lasts for about 30 seconds. Then it kind of like doesn't dissipate, but it's a nice come down into the actual candy. And it's pretty good candy. So I mean like, oh no, I say give it a sourness, 14 out of 10. Hands down.
Absolutely.
The candy itself, I give it like an 8. It's a solid candy. I've had better, but like it's a good candy though.
This candy was just like alone. It'd be really, really good too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is a good candy.
So first 3 seconds in, I was like, this ain't shit, man. And then I felt it, like the claws of it. I'm like, I'm not gonna put this on the roof of my mouth. Let me move it down to my tongue.
Oh wow.
So I put it on my tongue.
Mistakes were made.
The sour went from the center of the tongue to the sides. The sides.
Did it get back here?
Well, it didn't get behind the ears.
Okay.
But it went to the sides of the tongue that can only taste bitter and sour. And it was assaulted with it. And I was like, oh, we've made a mistake. We've made a terrible mistake. The sourness went off the charts. And I tasted sour like I had never tasted before. Like I said, I had never tasted that extreme end of sour. Where it's like, this doesn't taste like sour anymore. It tastes like chemical. We tasted hot to the point that it tasted like chemical before, right? And we tasted like sweet to the point where it's just like disgusting. I've never tasted sour to the point where it tasted like fear. Yeah. That is a hell of an explanation.
Damn.
I was like, I hope this doesn't get worse. That was my thought then. I'm like, okay, this is extreme, but I can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone around us was really like we were kind of regretting our choices.
Yeah, I read my choice. It was a good solid 30 seconds that I regretted it. But
And then after that point would have passed, and my tongue was just infused and sour. I was like, wow, my tongue tastes good. Yeah, just my tongue just tasted like sour warhead. The passing power level of this is the same level as the sourest candy that you can buy domestically.
The aftertaste.
Yes, sour warhead is this thing's aftertaste.
True. That's actually bad.
that is a accurate statement.
I don't know if y'all noticed towards the end, I think they put like a little sour powder in the middle. Because towards the end it gets a little bit sour again, which is just Warhead's level of sour.
I'm just getting
In the middle of the candy?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think,
I'll get there in a second then.
yeah. I think it released at some point. I was like, oh, it's tangy again. Yeah, but if I could eat these like without the fear of my skin just shredding from my face, from my mouth, then I would, because I love the flavor. Like I love that level of fucking sour. But you just can't. You physically can't. You can't eat
If
regular
you take
food.
it down like a level, maybe two, I think I could do that as like a candy. And usually, if you get a good batch of sour Skittles, a really good batch of sour Skittles, you can reach like probably mid tier of this.
Yeah,
and that's usually where my comfort level is.
It takes about 4 or 5 packs of like sour Skittles to fuck up, the skin in my mouth. Just 2 of those. Yeah. So that's the difference level with the sour between the two.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy. It's worth it though. And if you like sour, I say try it. If you don't like sour, try it and let your friends record you because it'd be fucking funny. But yeah, I guess that's it from us. Oh, fun fact. You guys probably know by now, but we kind of switched to how we're doing our content. Doing more short form stuff so we can get at you a little bit more. And the YouTube algorithm is kind of our friend.
For now.
What was that? Maybe better stay warm and close, stay cold.
Hey, perfect that. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And it's alright.